Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tom back with another video. It's been probably like 4 months since I made a new video, and let's just say I've gotten tonnage, and I mean tons and tons of crap. Nothing really at estate sales or garage sales because it's been winter up here, and so I haven't gone anywhere. But I have hit a few places up, but nothing crazy. But I've been doing a lot of buying and selling and trading and stuff, so I have picked up a whole bunch of stuff. So I recently came into a big lot yesterday. One of my buddies going through a rough time. He reached out to me, "Can you help?" I have to sell some of my stuff, so we'll be going over those probably last. But I do want to get right into this because I do know I have a bunch of stuff that I'd like to show people. But I just hit up the thrift store by my house, and I ended up picking up a fat PS2. It looks like it's an okay shape, like a little dust in back there, but it came with the power wire. It came with a controller, and it also came with a wireless controller for a PS3. It was part of the bundle. I'm not going to complain, so whatever. But you can see, I paid 20 bucks. It was a little more than I wanted to spend, but I don't know. I think 20 bucks is pretty much the going rate for a fat PS2. So I know sometimes you can find games in here. So I haven't plugged it in yet. So I'm going to plug it in now, and I'm going to reveal if there may or may not be a game in there. There probably will not be a game in there, but I know one of my friends found Battle for New York in there, I think it was called, or something. So I don't have an extension cord, so I'm going to have to bring my phone to the wall outlet. So let's see what we got here. Here we go. Moment of truth. So we're going to go right here. We're going to plug this bad boy in over there. All right, we're going to open this together, okay? Here we go. We got red lights on. It's good. Here we go. And no game. That's disappointing. So, it was cool to check it out, maybe. Maybe I got lucky, maybe I didn't. I did find Super Paper Mario in a Wii once before. So, whatever. Not a big expensive game, but cool nonetheless. I also picked up Guitar Hero Metallica because if anybody knows me, I'm a big Metallica fan. And the bonus, there was Guitar Hero Van Halen in there, as well as Guitar Hero Metallica. So that's kind of cool. I'll leave it in there. Put it with the rest of my junk. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, baby Jesus. All right, so I am going to go back a little bit. I'm going to... I have a stack of PS2 games here that actually... my dad actually sniped for me, which was kind of cool of him. My dad's been pretty much hitting up the places and making better deals than I have been lately. I probably should have done all this before I started recording, but whatever. Anyway, let's go with some of the big stuff here. I picked up a stack of PS2 games lately. I went to, it was like a nerd fest or something in New Jersey, and there was one table that guy had like drawings and sketches and stuff, and he had one game on it. He had $40. I asked him, you do 25? And he kind of, okay. So I paid 25 bucks for Sky Gunners. That's cool. Actually looking forward to playing this. That's cool. And then, let's see here. There's a method to this. My dad ended up picking up these two. I went to a hockey game Friday, and he ended up hitting up the thrift store around the corner from my house, and he picked up American Chopper, which is whatever, but he also picked up Persona, yeah, P3F. I don't know. I know it's a pretty cool game. So, whatever. Then I ended up going to my local retro gaming store and picked up the following titles. I had some trade credit, so I just picked up a smack of PS2 games that he actually just got in. But I've got Suikoden 4, Freestyle Metal X, Bloody Roar 3, Nightshade, and 7 Samurai. Cool stuff. And then we're gonna go back to February. I went to Florida with my now ex-girlfriend, bitch. And while I was there, my dad ended up sniping this one. He left the price tag on it, and it was $2.99. But he ended up picking up Quan, which since then has gone up like $80. I don't know why. I plugged it in. This game's terrible. Whatever. Let's see. Ooh, the flea market opened up again since last week. And I went there and picked up a couple things. Some of the stuff I put away, whatever. It's nothing special. It's just I picked up a Dreamcast controller, and I picked up an Xbox. It looks like original Xbox, but it's a 4 or 5 channel switcher. I don't know. I think it's cool as shit. And I also picked up a Super NES Super Advantage. You can see how it's like dirty in there, but this part over here is like kind of clean. I cleaned this part already. I just have to get in the buttons and everything around here. This side I cleaned a little bit. Needs a little bit more. Just a little alcohol, a little elbow grease, and she'll be good as new. Okay, so now, another one of my friends, not really having a hard time, but he wanted to make a major purchase. He's into music and stuff. He wanted to get a program for writing, and he posted on the local page that he had some stuff for sale. So, of course, I had to get in there, but I ended up picking up DuckTales 2. Got it for a really good price. Also got a couple of other completed games. Grand Slam Golf, Alien 3, Swordmaster. That was the box only. Got a good price for everything, so I couldn't complain. I didn't have it, so I left his house and went right to the game store and picked up DuckTales 1, because you can't have 2 without 1. So that's past stuff. Now we're gonna go recent stuff. So I'm gonna leave all the good stuff to the end. So let's see what we got over here. I mean, nothing real major, but stuff to fill the collection. But I did pick up from the thrift store also, $2. Lego Racers N64. Then I've got some PS3. I've got Need for Speed Shift, Tron Evolution, and can't go wrong with a little Mortal Kombat. Then we have also still for PS2 now, we have Kingdom Hearts, which I have already, but my cover art's trash, so this is an upgrade to mine. Some drag racing. NASCAR Heat 2002, and with this one completes my mini set of all the NASCAR games for PS2. And Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses. I don't know. I've literally never played these games. They're probably crap. They're going in the corner. Okay, next we're going to go for some Wii. But we have World Series of Poker, $3. Big Beach Sports, $2. Academy of Champions Soccer, and some coloring thing. I don't know why, but probably going to try and go for a complete Wii set. See what happens. Then I ended up picking up, I have a one Wii U title, which is Lego Dimensions. I also picked up a Wii U recently. My dad got it while I was in Florida. It works. Everything's good. It came with Breath of the Wild, thank God. As you can see, I'm a big Zelda fan. Yeah, I was really excited about that. It plays so differently than the Switch version. I've had the Switch version in my Switch since Christmas, and I refuse to take it out. No other games. I've gotten games since then, but as soon as I take it out, I put it back in. I don't know. All right, so we've got a big box, and it's heavy too. That's what she said. So, hold please. Making a mess. Okay, so now, again, if anybody knows me, I like to collect shit that is hard to collect for. That includes Complete in Box NES, Sega Saturn, Complete in Box NES, and the Sega Saturn. So, it's hard to find this stuff loose. I pretty much have to go to a store and buy everything, or maybe I can get lucky and on eBay somebody's selling a box or 2 boxes or 5 boxes. But I ended up getting that one score a while ago and picked up something like 160 boxes or something from a guy out in the Chicago area, and pretty much doubled my NES collection in a matter of 3 days. But I'm big into the Sega Saturn. It was such a failed console, but for whatever reason, I just like the way they look on the shelf, and I know they bring in some good money. They definitely cost some good money. So usually the games I try and get the cheap games either for free or with trade. I try not to spend a lot of money on them. Some of the games I do have to pay for, I'm okay with, because chances are I sold a couple of games that I didn't have a lot into, so it doesn't hit the wallet as hard. For instance, I sold a N64 game. I have the 2 Mario Party 1 and 2. I got them pretty much for $1, and I sold them both for $75 for the pair, and I was able to buy a stack of games. So that's how I do and go with my more expensive stuff, even though it might cost me a dollar amount of $300. The way I got that $300, I don't have $300 into it. So I did that with my Wayne's World, actually. I sold a couple of games that I had maybe $50 into, ended up getting $150 out of, and just added another $125 and picked up Wayne's World, and now it goes for over $450. But let's get into the Sega Saturn games. I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. So I'm just going to be rambling these off. I've got Scud. Mortal Kombat 2. This I also picked up from that Geek Fest. Street Fighter Alpha. This one he gave me for $1. Pebble Beach Golf. I mean, it's $1. I'm not really going to complain. But I've also got Midway Greatest Hits, I guess #1. Another Midway Greatest Hits. This is the Atari Collection #1. Jurassic Park, The Lost World. Mr. Bones. NHL 96. I got to get rid of the sticker, but that's okay. Then I have Virtual Racing. I have Doom. And then the last 2 games. The last 2 games I'm kind of proud of having because they're pretty badass games. But they're working design games. Sega Ages. And Dragon Force. I ended up buying the manual for this to try and flip because I got the manual for like $30. And I went into another game store and they actually had the game without the manual. So after beating the shit out of the guy on the game, I ended up getting this whole thing for less than $100. So I think I did okay on that one. So now we're going to go into what my buddy yesterday, having a hard time, whatever. I ended up picking up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games from him. I will give you one hint. 4 of them are PS1, 4 are PS2, and 4 of them are working design games. So let's go with the PS2 first, which they're not working design games. So we're going to go with Silent Hill Origins, Silent Hill 4, Silent Hill 3. And if you were to guess what the next game is, what would you guess? Right. Silent Hill 2. Badass collection. They're crappy games. I hate them, but I feel like I needed them. So, also went into the local thrift again and picked up 2 Super NES controllers for $3 each. Not bad. I cleaned them up, put them with my SNES, and maybe sell them when I get a better one. My SNES is really like yellowed, you know. Running out of room for all this crap. All right, so now let's go with the PS. Actually, I lied. Let's go with a Dreamcast game that I found at the thrift. This one was a little pricey. It was $8.99. Come on, you piece of shit. But we're gonna go Marvel vs. Capcom DOS. Now, I think the only reason why this was $8.99 is because it's missing the cover art, and that's really disappointing. But I did find it on eBay, so I'll probably pick it up. All right, here we go. On to the last, but definitely the not least. Okay, we have Alundra. I like this because I don't know if you can tell, but it's all like they'd use like chrome paint or something on it. It's like iridescent. I really like the work and design stuff. I feel like they put a little bit extra into the making of the game, and it just sets them apart from everyone else. And the cool thing about this game is it comes with the map. And I know the map is always missing on this game. So I'm really, really stoked to have that. And the guy put it in a little Ziploc bag, so that's super cool. This guy really took care of his stuff, and I really feel bad that what he's going through, but the only thing I can do is help out as best I can. And the one that's not so good, but Alundra 2. Not a working design. Activision ended up picking it up. I don't know why. I don't know the full story behind it, but then we have Vanguard Bandits. Kind of cool. Again, you can see the cover is got that foil on it. Yeah, this is even the manual. The manual is like 3D. You can hear it. So that's cool. Definitely extra awesomeness. And then we have a little RE2. I know they just re-released this, but I heard it wasn't so good. I like playing it on the original. Anyway, so, and then the final two things that I have, big boxes. We have Lunar, the Silver Story. Big RPG games. I'm not an RPG guy. I'm more of a shmup, shoot 'em up, beat 'em up kind of gamer. But I know this is an absolute must-have for a PS1. But again, like the DuckTales, what good is one if you don't have two? So we have two. This one is the Eternal Blue. But I checked them out. Everything is in there. Stupid awesome. Freaking stupid clean. I would give them 10 out of 10. This one I'd give like a 9.5, maybe 9 out of 10. Only because you can see a little bit of wear on the actual box. The person that had this before him obviously played it and put it back and took it out and put it back and took it out as they played it. So, you know what? The fact I can appreciate that because the person actually played it and kept care of it while they weren't playing it, and I just think that's pretty awesome. That's something I would do, so I can appreciate that. So that's everything. I mean, that's not really everything, but that's everything that I've gotten in the last couple of months. I want to say anything worth making a video on anyway. But I hope everybody who watched this thought it was kind of cool. It's been a while. My hair got really long. I've decided to let my hair grow until I lost 20 pounds. I've only got 30 more to go. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I kind of like it when I do it. Like I had a hat on all day, so like usually I just slick it back and kind of looks regular. But I plan to make another video in the next coming week or two. I finally have my game room set up. And I want to show it off. I give a sneak peek. And I kind of want to show it off a little bit. I got to straighten up a little bit. Get another bookshelf. I have a bookshelf. I have to just put it together and put it in this corner behind me. So I hope everybody had a good winter. And they picked up some good stuff. And I will be seeing you on the next time. Ciao for now.